So here I am with the DJI Mini 3. Going to be doing two tests today, try and kill two birds with one stone. Going to be flying it for as long as I can, see how long maximum flight time is, and I'm also going to see what happens when you take that battery right down to zero. Hello, I'm Ian and I play with drones. So yes, bit of a fun test today. I want to do a maximum flight test for this. The DJI Mini 3 has actually extended its maximum flight time on the standard battery to 38 minutes. Now it's quite specific about how you get those 38 minutes. It's in a windless laboratory condition, flying forwards at 21.6 kilometers per hour, which is probably about 15 miles per hour. Not really sure how I can continually fly forwards at that speed, so I'm going to be flying round in a circle, which on a slightly breezy day like today means I guess sometimes it's going to be going with the wind and sometimes it's going to be going against the wind. Ultimately, it's always good to do a real world test anyway. What use is a laboratory specification? I won't be videoing though, I won't be actually recording, so that's less data processing. Obviously the Mini 3 has extended the flight time because it hasn't got the obstacle avoidance as well. It's less hardware, slightly less hardware to carry, and of course less processing power as well. So that's, I think, how they've managed to squeeze the maximum flight time. Anyway, I don't think for a second we're going to get up to 38 minutes at all. And obviously, as I said, that 38 minutes is for the absolute last little bit of battery power. The low battery return to home will kick in. I will try and override that, and then there'll be a forced landing, and then there's the critical forced landing right at the very end, which you cannot override. So there's a few different things that come in, and it's quite useful for you to know what these things are and what you can and can't do when these things arise. So without further ado, let's get it switched on. It is fully charged. I've just had it, I've just taken it off the charger about an hour ago. So let's see what this little thing can do. No GPS. Still no GPS. As we know, you've got to wait till about 15 satellites. Home point has been updated. Let's start the stopwatch. Get back, Teddy. Woof, woof, woof. So like I said, if you tap the little battery indicator, you do get three little countdown clocks. You've got the top one until return to home, that's until the low battery return to home kicks in. You've got the until forced landing, and then you've got until battery depletion. So the idea is that the specs are saying 38 minutes until battery depletion. Now, the until return to home, that will vary depending on how far away you are from your takeoff point. The further you are away, then it knows it's got to work hard to actually get back to the home point. So the further you fly away, the the quicker the return to home countdown will count down. So anyway, I'm going to try and keep within 150 meters. I'm going to keep quite a low altitude, and I'm literally just going to be going round and round and round in a circle. And what we want to try and do very quickly, metric kilometers, thank you. At least we can see what we're, I don't want to be flying 21 kilometers an hour. So that's, there we go. Right, round and round we go. There we are. So yeah, we've now been flying 24, almost 25 minutes. And the low battery return to home should kick in. Right, there we go, low battery return to home. So at this point, it's asking you to do that. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to cancel that. So that was 25 minutes, bang on. So 25 minutes until the low battery returns home. That's not bad. So next you've got until forced landing. So at the moment you can cancel the return to home, and I wouldn't normally suggest you do. It is a good way to panic and lose your drone. Now it's saying we've got 2 minutes until forced landing, and at that point it will try and automatically start descending, but you can still move it sideways. You can actually use the left stick and you can keep on increasing the altitude, but the moment you let go of the stick, it will then try and land again. Right, so we've got another minute and a half until the forced landing starts, and what are we on now? 26 minutes. Okay, so now it's gone to critical low battery. So I'm going to bring it right over to the house, because the moment I let go, it's going to try and land. So at the moment, you can still move it around. You can make it go backwards, forwards, and if you hold your left stick up, it will go up. But the moment you let go, it's going to try and land again. Now, you really don't want to be pushing things to this level. So it's now saying I've got another 2 minutes until total battery depletion. So I'm now just hovering. Four seconds, and we are on 31 minutes there. So any second now it will go into a forced landing that I cannot stop. So at the moment it's still letting me override it. So 1.5 minutes now. "32 minutes. And there we go. Can't stop it, and it lands. So what did that get us? 32 minutes and 36 seconds. So obviously we were never going to get 38 minutes, and I never really expected that. In truth, you're never going to recreate what they managed to produce in a laboratory. But that's a useful little test. The battery's had a good 10-12 recharge cycles, so it's at its best, if you like. I do think actually that's a pretty good result, in fairness. I have to say it's actually bad practice, very bad practice, to push your battery down. From a flight control perspective, it forces you to make panic, it puts you in a panic. It's very easy to make mistakes, and you are putting your drone and possibly those around you at risk. You will very easily crash if you are panicking about a low battery. Also though, it's very poor for the lithium battery itself. No battery likes to be taken down to 0%. Now I have done 1 or 2 of these tests before on other batteries and I haven't noticed any lasting damage, but if you make a habit of getting your battery down to 0, it is going to mess up the lithium battery and it will not last as long. So a very good little result there. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, to be honest, 28 minutes working flight time is just absolutely great, and 32 minutes total flight time, not bad at all. Anyway, look, as ever, you like these sort of things, give the video a little thumbs up. Wherever in the world you are, hope you're keeping well. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the very best. Until next time, have fun, happy flying.